Surprise! I'm back in the Honda Accord, but let me flash back a couple hours and show you how we got here. Two months ago when I bought my van, I had to leave my Honda Accord somewhere, and so I left it with a family friend who lived in the town where I bought the van. But now I have to go back for the van, so I found a direct flight. I thought I could get there early morning and be able to start driving the Honda Accord back home to my grandma's house to put the passenger seat back in to sell it today. However, there was dense fog in the area and we could not land. So we went in circles around Lake Tahoe for a long time, and then we landed in San Francisco, about 2.5 hours away from where I need to be. So now we're waiting. And this is turning into a more interesting vlog than I would like it to, but join me for the ride anyways.
Ooh, they claim to be boarding. Alright, let's go back on the plane. Okay, the second attempt at landing went much better. There's blue sky now, so I am now in the correct airport. Now I just need to go find an Uber to pay like $50 to take me to my Honda Accord. I got here like 4 hours later than I was supposed to, but I'm just extra grateful that my flight was extra early this morning, so I have extra time this afternoon to still get back to my car before dark, because I hate driving in the dark. Alright, let's go find an Uber. Okay, first reaction to driving the Honda Accord again after driving a big ass van for 2 months. I immediately got in and tried to like do the gear shifter like this, like in my van. And I'm like, no, Alana, you have a Prindle. And my ass is on the ground. I can't believe I have to drive 12 hours in this. I can't believe I lived in this for 4 years. We'll get into that later.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within calling. This heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for a collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, right.
Hello. It's later. I got into my car and started it, and it had a little bit of a rough start, as almost if I left it sitting for 2 months unattended. Go figure. So she started though, first try. So I just wanted to drive for an hour or so to get the battery juiced up again. But I made a stop for some canes, some food, and I got more gas.
Gas is $4.27 here in California, but I'm back in the Accord, so it was under $50 to fill my tank. I do miss that already. But anyways, now that I'm done with my food, I think I'm going to try and drive as far as I can before sunset, and then I'll stop and I think I'll show you everything that I packed. Because it's a random assortment of things that I need to survive for the next 2 days that, you know, probably only someone who's lived out of an Accord for 4 years would think of needing. So yeah, stay tuned. More driving to come.
Moments pass, make this one count. Untie, you're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts, there's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair. Hell underwater, fine for it. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
Okay, I'm very grateful I was planning on stopping here because about a mile or two out from the exit for the rest area, I couldn't see more than a car in front of me. So the fog is setting back in, and luckily I'm at a rest area for the night. So I'm gonna go in, use the restroom, and then come back out here and show you everything that I packed for this adventure. Okay, I managed to put all of my window covers in, but as I was doing that, I was thinking to myself, God damn, I really did this every day for the last 4 years. It's so much easier in the van, and I'm so grateful. But anyways, this is what I have with me currently. It's January, so it's a little cold. So before I left, I actually made sure to leave my sleeping bag and a pillow in my trunk. So I have a 10-degree sleeping bag to keep me warm tonight. That's the main reason I needed to come back for my Honda Accord, though. A, to sell the Honda Accord, but B, it's getting cold enough that I need that sleeping bag in my van now, and so I needed to come back for it. Then I have some other items in my carry-on bag, which honestly, I haven't even opened it since I've gotten here, so shows you how much I really needed this crap. Anyways, let's see. I have a green puffer jacket in case it gets cold. My toiletry bag, which has bar shampoo, bar soap, a little essential oil thing, some pain medications, a hairbrush, toothbrush, etc. I brought a random assortment of clothes, mostly like warm wool layers and long sleeves, things to layer with if I got cold in the night. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm gonna do this drive in like 2 or 3 days, and I'm probably not gonna change my clothes unless I really have to. These were just extra. Same with this towel, because I forgot shower shoes, so I probably won't be showering. Same with the shampoo bar, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, some non-clothing items. I did bring my Jetboil, just without any fuel, so if I wanted to boil water, I could go to a Walmart and get a little thing, and I could boil, like, canned soup and stuff in here. But I went out for Cane's today, obviously, so I didn't use that. I was trying, okay? I was really trying. And then I also brought my favorite coffee mug, which has a lid, and I filled it with some instant coffee and 2 of my favorite teas. We have Moroccan mint and chamomile lavender. Were these things necessary to carry on my back all day? No. Does it make it feel a little bit homier in here, having a little bit of my things? Yeah. Yeah, it does. And hopefully I'll be able to make some coffee in the morning. Although if I don't feel like finding fuel for my Jetboil, I will just go get hot water from a gas station. Next, I also brought my Rumpel blanket because it's easy to compress down and bring with me, and it's also super warm. So if the sleeping bag is not enough and I need something extra, this will definitely keep me alive. The temperatures really aren't supposed to get below 30. I just don't like being cold. So this is my solution. Then obviously some socks and underwear. But honestly, I think the funniest thing that I packed, and the most, damn, you've lived in a car for 4 years, item that I thought to pack was my pee bottle and my pee funnel. Welcome to car life. If that makes you uncomfortable, don't do car life. Anyway, yeah, this came with me attached to my backpack all day today. Yes, it's clean. I rinsed it out with chemicals before I brought it, but just in case, you never know. Okay, that's all for my big carry-on item. Now I'm going to show you what I brought in my personal item. Okay, in my purse, we have the DJI microphone that I'm currently using to film this with. I brought my sleep mask. I didn't use it. I also used this to store all of my cords to charge, like, my health tracker ring and my phone, and it's kind of amazing how many different cords you need. This one's for my iPad. I brought my big noise-canceling headphones. Hello? Okay, cool. Cool, there we go. Also didn't use these once. I brought a sun hat, just in case I want to go for a hike. My hard drive and my SD card reader for my iPad. Because I didn't bring my laptop, I only brought my iPad. And I felt so cool. Oh, I felt so cool while this was falling off. I felt so cool. I paid for in-flight Wi-Fi, and I legit made the entire sign-up page for the next grounded retreat on this flight today. So while I was doing loop-de-loos in the sky, I was planning a retreat. So that was fun. I felt very cool, very productive, very self-employed. What else is in here? I have my journal and my burn book journal. So if there's like angry thoughts or fearful thoughts or things that I don't want to keep and remember, I will write it on this and literally burn it or throw it away and rip it up. So, 2 different purpose journals, but I brought them both. Is there anything else in here? My tripod, which I also didn't use once today. I just propped my phone up on random shit. Oh yeah, this is my portable power bank. This is my much smaller one, so I have a really big one, but obviously I couldn't fly with that, so this is one that I can recharge my phone with this maybe like 8 or 10 times, so this should get me all the way back home. And I think that's it. But anyways, I started my day at 3:30 this morning, and I didn't sleep at all on the flight because I was working, as I said, so I'm actually ready for bed, and it's not even 8 o'clock, so I'm going to listen to that, though, because I'm just in my Honda Accord, and there's really nothing else to do other than go to bed. So thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this very chatty, kind of all over the place vlog where I just kind of take you along with me for the day, let me know down in the comments, because I feel very disorganized making these videos, and I feel like there's no point to them, but also you guys can just like chill and hang out with me. So let me know if you like these videos. They're fun for me to make, but I don't know, sometimes I get too hung up on being like, there has to be a purpose. The purpose is entertainment, Alana, okay? Anyways, yeah, these are the thoughts that mean I'm awake too long and I should go to bed. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to show me with your thumbs. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss future uploads. And I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye.